Welcome to Mama's Kitchen. Today, my mum and I are going to be cooking a 3-meat pasta sauce, sugo, or otherwise known as a ragu. Just to run you through the ingredients, it's pretty simple really. All we need is some onion, garlic, salt and pepper, and we've got 3 cuts of meat, but 2 meat. So we're actually using a beef cheek. What else? Pork ribs. Yep.
And chuck on the bone.
And chuck on the bone. Now you could actually use three kinds of meats, but we couldn't get any lamb today, so we've just decided to use 2 types of beef meats. So let's just run through this. What do? We need to add some oil.
Add some oil.
Yep. Cool. Plenty of oil because
well, we're going to braise. Yes, we do need a bit of oil. And I'm going to braise the meat.
Yep, so when you say braise, what do you mean?
Just
browning off, basically, yeah?
But yes, it doesn't need a lot of browning. I can actually put the meat in and let it get to its own.
You don't overcrowd the pot, right? Because then it starts to boil a little bit and you're not going to get the desired result. Usually Mum would let the oil heat up. Well, we could have been really clever about it and actually heated up the oil before we started this video, but never mind.
Yeah, that's enough.
So you should start to sizzle.
Yes,
so just quickly, you're not overcrowding the pan, but you're not, you can put in just so it covers, I guess, the bottom with a little bit of space to spare.
In between, that's right. We need to leave that now to actually brown on one side before we turn it
really
over.
like, what, a minute or 2 aside?
Yes. Yeah.
A minute or 2 aside.
We're just braising it so that it goes into the sauce.
Now, do you know why we do that? Or is it just one of those things that you've always done because that's the way we've always done it?
We've always done it. It's always been braised, especially on the Sicilian side. Everything was braised, even down to the meatballs. But being married to a Calabrian, I now do a bit of raw. Put the meatballs in the sauce.
In the raw?
Yeah. In the raw.
Yeah.
So,
well, I always grew up with them raw.
Yes. But if you cook them, if you braise them, it just gives you a totally different aspect of the sauce, which is really quite nice. I like to do it every now and again.
So really, you're trapping the juices in to start off with, aren't you?
Yes.
And then as it cooks, it must release.
It does. It releases and goes very...
And you're also adding a flavour into the sauce because you're not throwing out this oil, right?
No.
So once this is done, we'll go through the other stages, but you're actually getting a flavour in the oil to continue through the sauce. Here we are, adding the onion and the garlic. Do you add the onion and garlic straight away together, or do you let the onion cook down first?
And then I will...
So Mum lets the onion cook down a little bit because the garlic cooks at a different rate, at a faster rate. I'm just going to get herself a spoon. There's nothing quite like the smell of onion and garlic. Usually, if I was cooking it, I would probably add some grated carrot and what else did I say before? Celery. Yep. But this is just old school traditional way. So that's nicely browned off now. Probably add the garlic. So we're going to use the wine to deglaze the pan, which basically just brings up all those crusty meat bits that are stuck on the pan and helps develop the flavour of the sauce. So basically all the alcohol from the wine will evaporate and you're just left with the flavour of the wine. Okay, so the wine is deglazed. What are you doing, Mum?
I'm putting 2 spoons of paste.
So it's two heaped teaspoons of tomato paste. And this is our family's homemade sugo. if you're not lucky enough to be Italian,
Just buy
you
the
can just
bottle.
buy the bottles of passata.
And you see we're doing quite a large sauce, which is what I would do if my family all over here for lunch.
This isn't a large sauce, this is a normal sauce. So they're 750ml bottles, aren't they? 700 mils?
And you need to rinse them out a little bit and throw the water in
Yeah.
each one. Because we do need to add water to the sauce a bit,
And why is that?
so that it will slowly cook, and put it on low, or else it might dry out too much or burn the sauce, or we don't want to do that.
Oh no. Probably getting sauce all over me here, but
That's why I put my apron on.
that's why I wore a dark t-shirt today. So Mum prefers to put the salt and pepper in once the sauce has kind of cooked and developed, so she can get a better
That's
idea
right,
of
yes. So
the
do you
amount to put in.
Add my water to this.
It's just something you could put on in the morning
Which
and
is
have
what I do.
kind of cook
Yeah.
low until, lunchtime or dinner time. When we come back, we will have an amazing sauce that you will be jealous of. So, here we have it. We have our beautiful 3-meat pasta sauce with our fettuccine that we made in the last episode. Just quickly on that fettuccine, it's an egg pasta, so once you put it into the salted water, as soon as it comes up to the top, it's basically ready. That's when I would take it out, but some people like it a little bit softer.
More, yes.
As for the sauce, you don't get any more basic or delicious than that. Add a little bit of Romano, a bit of pepper,
That's right.
if that's what you want.
Yes,
And then we're done.
that's right. We could put some cheese on it, but
Yeah, that's all right.
to your own device.
To your own taste, yep.
Yes, thank
All right,
you.
so thanks guys. Till
Thank
next
you.
time. Bye.
Bye.